Welcome, everybody, to the H3 Podcast Soundboard experience. A little late on the uptake there, guys, but better, pretty close. Thank you to today's sponsors, Postmates, Dollar Shave Club, that really
it's so long.
kept going, and 4 Hymns. Coming up in the month ahead, we've got Jacksepticeye, the sweetest man on YouTube, coming up next week. Bert Kreischer. Ooh,
nice.
We've been waiting to get Bert Kreischer in here. Super funny comedian.
Yeah.
Love him. Great. He was actually one of our earliest guests we've had on here. It was such a funny episode.
Yeah.
Lost
The
into
legendary
oblivion.
lost episode,
Technical difficulties.
And he deserves better than that, I felt bad about that. But we're going to do good. This one's not going to be as good as that one. Nothing will ever top it. It's like that Tenacious D song, the greatest song in the world. You know that song?
Yeah.
It's like that. Nothing will ever be as great as the greatest song in the world, but this is a tribute to it. And then after that, we've got Tim Heidecker. Hey!
What?
That's exciting. And then after that, yet again, later in the month, Adam Carolla.
What?
All sealed in. Great, wonderful guest. Huge month ahead.
Wow.
Very excited. Thank you. And before we get into it, you guys have seen us rocking Grateful Dead merch. I love Grateful Dead. I love their merch as much as I love their music. Well, guess what? We got our own Grateful Dead inspired merch.
Say what?
Oh, you can't really. Yeah, take the camera off Hila, Dan. She gets naked here for a sec. Look at this. Oh my God. So sick. H3 Productions, you got Shredder. You got both of us. I mean, it's sick. Tie-dye.
So dope.
Represent.com/H3.
And the extra thick hat.
Extra thick hat. Ooh, where you at? Love it.
So, yeah. Represent.
Dude, this shirt is sick. I am going to wear this shirt straight up Shane Dawson style. I'm going to wear this everywhere because I love it that much. That's about it. I've got a question.
Did you say the link, though? Because it's
Represent.com/H3H3.
We had it on the screen as well.
Oh, okay.
This is what all the sponsors make you do. They go REPSRESENT.com/H3.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to spell. Represent.com/H3.
H3. Twice.
H3,
But okay,
H3.
whatever.
Just look what's on the screen. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me ask you this, Hila.
What?
When you give somebody food, you feed them. Right?
Yeah.
But when you give somebody water, what is that verb called?
You will water them.
There's no word for that, is there? What is the word for when you give somebody water, when you give them a drink? Not feed. Could you say feed them water?
No.
You drink them? There's no word. How is there no word for that?
Quench?
You water.
Quench?
I don't know.
I quenched him? No.
You water flowers, right?
Yeah, but you don't water. That doesn't mean this. This has been really troubling me this week. People say, Ethan,
You got serious troubles.
People say, Ethan, you haven't been posting videos. And disappeared. What the hell have you been up to?
What's troubling you?
I haven't been able to get over the fact this whole week that there's no word for the word to drink, to give somebody water. In the English language, we're celebrated for having hundreds
Now
of thousands of words.
Googling this.
By far, the most words of any language that ever existed, English language. No word for giving water. Anybody in the chat got an answer?
There's no chat.
There's no chat. That's true. I don't think I don't think that it exists to drink. So that's been really keeping me up at night, frankly speaking. Maybe in the comments you guys will figure it out. But guys,
I googled it, and for a baby, you suckle them. But
that
only applies.
That sounds right. Yeah, my friend was thirsty, so I suckled him some of my water. I think that sounds like I was like, "Hey, buddy, here."
Ethan is suckling the microphone for our audio listeners, just so you know.
No.
You got a word for thirst. I'm thirsty. So what happens when somebody's thirsty and you give them something? There's no word, dude.
You suckle.
There's no freaking word. How is there no word for that?
You.
Is that mind bending? Like, and I've gone my whole life too until this week without realizing that. That's what's weird too.
This person is saying I would go with hydrate.
Get real. You know what? Can I have some water? Yeah, here. He hydrated.
Let me hydrate you.
No, that's not right. Feed. I fed him. There's no freaking word.
For some reason, you would say water the horse
Water the horse?
or water the flower, but it's not for people.
You could water a horse?
Apparently, you could say feeding and watering the horses.
So you could water the... I mean, it's a little confusing, I'm going to be honest. Half of me expects that somebody's just going to say it, and I'm like, oh, of course.
Yeah.
You tinkle.
But-
Yeah, have a tinkle. Like, oh, obviously. No, there's no freaking word. So I'm looking to this ongoing debate.
I bet you wish there was a chat right now.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Can we invent a word? Like, what works with fed?
Feed and...
I drank them some water. That sounds weird.
Feed and schmeed.
Schmeed. Hey, little schmeed? So anyway, let's get on with it, all right?
Oh, yeah, I got a good one, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of this word before. Apparently, this is a thing, to slake someone.
Okay.
Like a lake,
flake.
but
Hey,
with an
Dan.
S.
Hey, Dan, get the frick out of town. Nobody's slaking nobody on this show, all right? This is a family show, Dan. Slake?
That's a new one to me. I don't know.
So, guys, we've got a lot to get to today. Oh, my God. We've got Alex Jones banned from every social media. I got some thoughts about that I think you guys might enjoy listening to, or not. It was one of the things when you express your opinion about something like that. It's like, I liked you. I followed you for years up until this very moment when our opinions diverged on this one thing. And now I'm going to stalk you and threaten your family. It's just an opinion, folks. You might disagree with it. But it's just my opinion. It's not a right opinion. So that's coming up. Very excited about that. Ajit Pai is back in the news. I'm excited to talk about the fact that me and Ela are trying to have kids, and I went to a fertility clinic and squirted in a cup to analyze my semen. And it was a freaking weird and wild experience that I can't wait. I took pictures. I want to show
Can't
you
wait
guys.
to share with y'all.
No, it was something else, man. And a lot of other really exciting headlines that I think you guys are going to love. There was apparently in Louisiana...
We'll save it for
I'll save it. I'll save it, my dudes. I'm going to save it all. But before we get into all of that, it's the goof of the day. What do we got? Let's break the ice. Does the goof of the day work, Ela? Let's break the ice.
Let's see.
Hey, let's break the ice.
Just
Morning.
avoid those types. Yeah, to treat a
Pierce Morgan tries to sound smart on Good Morning Britain.
I haven't seen this one.
Her forehead's really glowing, huh? Damn. Her forehead's very...
There's
like a hole.
makeup that is for glow. Like,
You think she's trying to be
you
reflective
put
right
it
now?
here and it's like, glow.
But that's not a good look. It just looks like she's got a greasy-ass forehead. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun. I shouldn't make fun of her. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it could be that she was going for that. There is
Right.
makeup for that.
I'm just saying, if you put her at the top of a light tower and spun her ass around, you could probably navigate some ships home. You know?
No.
No? No laughter on that one?
girl, right?
Crickets, really? I thought it was all right. Not that bad.
Have you ever
I
read
just
The
love
Brief
using
History
the
of Time by
crickets.
Professor
Yeah. So anyway,
Stephen
Oh,
Hawking?
wait.
A Brief History of Time.
Is that history? Definitely.
So just avoid those types.
Yeah, to treat a girl right.
Hayley, have you ever read The Brief History of Time by Professor Stephen
Oh,
Hawking?
wait.
A Brief History of Time.
Is that history?
It's a study into black holes. By
no,
Professor
I'm
Stephen
not
Hawking.
interested in
No.
that, sorry.
Do you know Pythagoras' theorem to the nearest 5
No.
decimal places?
Do you?
first
What's
of
your
all,
favourite colour?
Do you?
Colour.
Colour.
this is like, I'm embodied by so much cringe that he's trying to like make her look stupid.
What did he ask? I didn't understand the
Have you ever read
English.
A Brief History of Time by Professor Stephen Hawking?
Oh.
Like trying to see like, oh, you're dumb.
Yeah.
I don't think this girl ever tried to sound smart. I don't think she ever presumed to be smart. And then so the genius Piers Morgan, imagine being a grown man, dude, and trying to humiliate some girl who's obviously not the brightest, but she's not out here being like trying to give a PhD dissertation. You know, she's dumb and she knows it. He's like, have you ever read this book by Professor Stephen Hawking?
I mean, I
He's
haven't.
a professor. Yeah, who has? Except fucking nerds. But like, she's not up there trying to be smart, dude. What are you trying to disprove? She knows she's dumb. She's like, no, I'm not into that stuff. I'm an idiot. You know that. It's like, what's your point? And then the best part is this. He exposes himself to be the real turd sandwich. Let's see it.
You know the Pythagoras theorem to the
I do
nearest
actually,
5 decimal points?
3.147 is certainly the first 4 digits.
So,
Fucking idiot. Here's the best part. First of all, he names the digits for something entirely else. It's pi, and he gets it wrong.
Nice.
I don't know that. That's just what they said.
That's pi, not Pythagoras' theorem. You knew that, didn't you, Haley?
And it was wrong. Or maybe I read that. But like, a normal person wouldn't know that. Pierce, you dip.
Yeah.
you just showed yourself up,
Yeah, you made
Morgan,
yourself
on
look.
national television.
Are you humiliated, dude?
You know what?
I think he is.
I've just been mugged off, haven't I?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know how you get back on the TV after that humiliation. But, so that's a bit of a goof of a day. What were you saying, Dan? Ian has an answer about the drink situation?
No, I just typed that when you said only nerds have read that book. Ian's like, I read it.
I'm kidding. I thought about picking that book up. I'm sorry, Ian. Ian's like, fuck. Damn. Ian, do you know the pi to the 5th digit?
No.
You fucking idiot.
What a moron.
You idiot. What else? We have one other announcement. Goof of the day. Yoko Ono, the legendary lover, soulmate of the great John Lennon.
And artist.
Artist, yeah. I don't mean to discount her. She's done so much more than just be the soulmate of John Lennon. So she's come out with a new album, and she released a new single that I thought was provocative, emotional, incredible.
Moving.
Moving. It's called Warzone. Anyway, guys, as I said, pre-orders are available now.
Great.
While supplies last. Is it bad to make fun of somebody for their artist? I'm not making fun. I'm endorsing her.
You're
I'm
promoting an
her.
independent artist, dude.
I'm promoting an
Thank
independent
you for
artist.
doing that.
Warzone.
We're just enjoying some art.
Yeah. And now, my dudes, on to the main story at hand. Alex Jones, you all know him, the notorious conspiracy theorist, right wing. I want to say a lot of people consider him right wing. I don't consider him right wing. I consider him an alien. I feel like making him affiliated with a political party is like
Alien
trying
wing.
to pin down like what country you exist to on Mars. I don't know if that made sense.
I feel like even Mars is too.
Mars is too too grounded of a
Yeah, too
analogy.
grounded.
Well, anyway, we'll get into that. But essentially, you guys know Alex Jones, Infowars. He was recently banned by YouTube, Apple, Spotify, and Facebook. Banned. All of his channels removed. He has been making videos since about early 2001. Now, today, he's mostly known for conspiracy theories, and he's very right-leaning in that he has a lot of conspiracy theories and a lot of targeted opinions about, like, Hillary Clinton and Obama and what do you call the Pizzagate stuff he was deep into. I find it kind of interesting if you go back into 2001 just to lay the groundwork on who this guy is. Back in 2001, I have this clip from Waking Life. He wasn't really a politically affiliated guy. I just found this interesting. He was very much anti-government, anti-party.
Death and taxes. Don't
You know.
talk about politics or religion. This is all the equivalent of enemy propaganda rolling across the picket line. Lay down, GI. Lay down, GI. We saw it all through
Very
the 20th
much just
century.
about
And
the
now in
government
21st
system of
century,
control.
it's time to stand up and realize
You know,
that we should not
very
allow
much,
ourselves to be
he specifically says in this clip like that he's not a member of any party. So somehow his style has changed since then. Regardless. So this is what happened. This is from Verge, which is confirmed by YouTube. They confirmed this information here. Conspiracy theorist Alex Jones' YouTube channel received a strike on Tuesday for violating the site's community guidelines. Verge has learned YouTube removed 4 videos from Jones' channel, which has 2.4 million subscribers, that contain instances of hate speech, child endangerment. Sources familiar with the matter said YouTube channels are deleted if they get 3 strikes in a 3-month period. 2 videos contained hate speech against Muslims. A third contained hate speech against transgender people, sources said. A fourth showed a child who was pushed to the ground by an adult man under the headline, How to Prevent Liberalism. All 4 of the videos... all 4 of the videos are currently posted on InfoWars. Now, obviously, I can't speak about those specific 4 videos because it's so hard to find. I mean, his shit's been like scorched earth from YouTube and shit, so it's really hard to find the clips in question. So I'm just, reading the description. But this one I do have. The offending video... those videos don't include a new one, which was one of his new greatest hits, of him making a threatening rant about Robert Mueller. Is it Mueller or Mueller? Mueller?
I always thought it's Mueller, but
I'm
he
saying it
says
like an idiot.
he says Mueller.
Oh, he says Mueller? That's why I'm confused.
So I'm confused.
Which stirred a controversy earlier this week after it was posted on Facebook. That video does not appear to have been uploaded to YouTube. Post on InfoWars said the video had been posted in a news, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. By the way, the Verge reached out to InfoWars, yada, yada, yada. Jones' channel previously received strikes from YouTube in February after it promoted the false theory that survivors of the Parkland shooting were actually trained crisis actors. That violated YouTube's policy against harassment and bullying, but strikes expire 3 months after they are issued, meaning Jones' channel currently had just 1 strike against it. Now, I actually was able to find the clip of him talking about Robert Mueller, and I thought, well, let's see what kind of stuff this guy's saying. Because the question right now, the real debate is like, is this it's being framed by the people who support Alex Jones as a political silencing. That he's being shut down because all these big tech companies are super liberal leaning, and it's a political shutdown, right? It's censorship, right? So I'm like, all right, well, like some of the videos they described could easily be like completely open to debate. Like they're like pushing a children to the ground. It's like, I don't know. I'd have to see that.
Yeah.
Who knows? But here I have this one of Mueller. So let's watch this. Let me pop this baby open. Now, this just happened very recently.
I mean, that's the thing is like once it's Mueller, everyone's so scared of Mueller.
So I'm saying.
That's what he says.
Kids in front of people, which he did.
So here we go.
Mueller.
This is what he's saying about.
I mean, that's the thing is like once it's Mueller.
Mueller is like a lifelong Republican, solid. I mean, he's one of the most
that's the thing
reputable guys ever. Like now, everyone looks at Mueller like he's the fucking, or not a lot, but a lot of people see him as like a total piece of shit con man. But I remember Donald Trump tweeting out when the investigation started something like, "I'm glad it's Mueller because he's so respected." So now all of a sudden, here's what we're
once
saying
it's
about him.
Mueller, everyone's so scared of Mueller, they'd let Mueller rape kids in front of people, which he did. I mean, Mueller covered up for a decade for Epstein, kidnapping kids, flying them on sex planes, some kids as young as 7 years old, reportedly, with big perverts raping them to frame people. I mean, Mueller is a monster, man. God, imagine. He's even above the pedophiles, though.
So, I mean, well, right off the bat, can you, I don't know if, not that.
There's hard statements if...
I mean, you can't really call a guy, he's like, dude, you've straight up watched people rape kids. It's like, that's kind of, what's the word?
It's a bold claim.
It's not a bold claim, it's slander, frankly speaking.
Well, right.
You can't just be like, dude, I know for a fact that Alex Jones watches people rape kids. It's like, all right, strong statement. Let's keep watching. I mean, slander. That is slander.
Word is he doesn't have sex with the kids. He just controls it all.
He's not interested in fucking kids. He just likes to facilitate.
Imagine being a monster like that. God. People say, well, God, aren't you scared of him? I'm scared of not manning up.
Dude, aren't you scared of talking about this? Dude.
Let's give
I'm constantly in fear that I'm not being a real man and I'm not doing what it takes and I'm not telling the truth. And so call it whatever you want. I look at that guy and he's
got a picture of a sex offender in the top
that's
right there.
That's a demon I will take down or I'll die trying. So that's it.
Here you go.
It's going to happen. We're going to walk out in the square politically. high noon, and he's going to find out when he makes a move, man. Make the move first, and then it's going to happen. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's the real world. Politically, you're going to get it, or I'm going to die trying, bitch. Get ready. We're going to bang heads.
I did notice he
We're gonna
actually
bang
was
heads.
saying politically right now.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know what does he mean by that. It's
Well,
confusing.
it's very. I mean, it's very. when you're accusing somebody of like basically raping kids, I mean, we hold that in our culture to be one of the worst things possible, to the point where you don't even respect their life.
Yeah.
So when you degrade someone to the point of being a child rapist, really, when you're saying, "Hey, I'm gonna shoot you," if somebody who believes that he's a pedophile goes and murders him, if you're to believe that he's actually like organizing a massive pedophile ring, how much sympathy do you have for the guy?
Yeah.
Right? So this shit, you really, I mean,
I feel like he's just doing a character.
Right.
And like over exaggerating everything, and it could be entertaining when you watch it through that lens. But
yeah.
from what I understand, a lot of people take him seriously and believe
Yes.
that he's believing what he's saying. So I don't think he really believes what he says, like about all the crazy stuff that he.
Well, that's definitely debatable.
Hey guys, let me cut in real quick. Yeah, wow. We just got taken down by YouTube. They just killed our stream.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Community guidelines. Wow.
We can't even show his footage
What?
What?
Oh.
Are you
I've
fucking
never.
stupid?
I'm not.
because it's been removed. Jesus.
Wow.
How stupid are you, YouTube? All right, we are back. We were live streaming, and right as we were getting into it, you guys saw, if you're watching the VOD, YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, removed our live stream and gave us a strike, which basically, when you get a strike, you can't live stream anymore. So some genius over at LiveTube,
LiveTube.
I'm having a fucking, you see what it's doing to me? Shredder's freaking out. We've been sitting here for like an hour trying to figure out what to do. Some fucking genius was like, oh, they're talking about Alex Jones. Let's remove the fucking... You know what is so insane? Is that my whole rant, as I was just getting into, was very... I'm taking YouTube's side. That Alex Jones is a crazy conspiracy theorist who violated the terms of service, was doing all this shit that by YouTube's terms of service shouldn't be allowed. And what the fuck does YouTube do? They're like, you know what we need to do?
They all sit around and think, what's the best thing to do right now? The most best thing.
They're like,
That will make us look so much better.
Ethan is defending us. Ethan is defending us against Alex Jones right now. Do you know what we can do in one fell swoop to legitimize Alex Jones and to piss Ethan off and turn him against us? Let's shut his channel down and give him a strike mid-live stream. It's brilliant. Let's do that. Shut it down. What the fuck? Like, how can I even sit here now and call Alex Jones a conspiracy theorist when our channel just got striked down for even fucking talking about him? Not even, I was criticizing him.
We were analyzing the situation. Who watched that and thought to himself, this needs to be
Remove it.
taken down right now?
I was literally just talking about how he defamed Robert Mueller. Mueller? They're like, dude, you know what we could do to make this situation even worse for us? They're like, this was like a beautiful play by them. They're like, in one fell swoop, we can turn Ethan against us, who's usually critical of us, but in this time he's defending us. We can, Alex Jones, there's an explosive, sensitive situation. Everybody's saying that it's a conspiracy theory to censor the right-wing media. In one fell swoop, what can we do?
Let's all sit and think, what's
Damn,
the best thing to do?
I've got it. Strike their live stream and remove their ability to broadcast live.
Let me look at my contacts. We do have Ethan's number. We could reach out to
Right.
him real quick
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey, I don't even know what they wanted to say, but no.
No. That's too reasonable. You know, this is so stupid. And I have to say, this is so dumb because now the people that I was criticizing are going to use this as evidence to say, hey, this is proof there's a conspiracy against us after all. And you know what? It's hard for me now to argue against that. Do you understand how fucking stupid you are, YouTube? Here, let me show you some of my notes that I was going to talk about.
They even knew that we were going to talk about it. They gave you a statement.
I consulted with somebody high up in YouTube before this episode to get a statement from them. Here, let me show you some of my notes that never got to air. This never got to air. What is it called? God damn it. Slander against Mueller. Threats of violence. Clear violation of the terms of use. Sandy Hook was a crisis actor. He's got. I've got this whole great piece about debunking that. I was so prepared. I can't talk about this now. How am I going to talk? Oh, there's no conspiracy. You just shut down my channel. And I was fucking defending you. And now I'm offline. And nobody's even freaking watching me right now.
It feels so weird. It's like, who are we talking to?
Nobody. I'm offline. I'm off the freaking grid. Right now, it's just me, you, and Shredder, who's really upset because he hasn't got walked in 2 freaking hours. You know, he's supposed to only be here for 1 hour.
We're supposed to be done now.
I even prepared a soundbite.
Destroy the child.
Because I was goofing on Alex Jones so much.
Destroy
You know,
the
I'm
child.
so freaking pissed off. We had this amazing edit prepared. It doesn't make any sense now because I can't go on and on about. All right, let me just summarize my points. Sandy Hook crisis, that's inappropriate. It was Anderson Cooper green screen debunked it. Here's a lawsuit. Yeah, Sandy Hook parents are suing Alex Jones because they can't visit their child's grave because they're being harassed by lunatics. Oh, wow. Who cares? In the 5 years since our son was killed, death threats and online harassment have forced us to leave the city and relocate 7 times. Wow, big deal. Our channel just got shut down. They now live in a high-security community 100 miles away from where the 6-year-old was buried. I'd love to go see my son's grave, and I don't get to do that because we made the right decision to move away.
Destroy the child.
You see, I have content.
That story is pretty crazy.
How am I supposed to actually be like, oh, yeah. I've got all this. I mean, I also see a lot of people saying it was a coordinated attack. They just shut us down.
Doesn't seem that far-fetched anymore.
What do I do? Do I just show the edit we made?
It's pretty damn good. It's such it would be a shame not to.
We did prepare an edit.
Well, okay. The edit is not really editorialized. It's really of a immemorial dedicated to Alex Jones' channel being removed. Okay? It's you guys really messed up. I'm looking over. I planned this really great segment, you know. But I can't in good mind, I can't say it. Because I just got shut down. So with that being said, we are just going to show you the edit we made. And in honor of Alex Jones, who was a character, a hilarious guy, if you will say. Now it just sounds like I'm praising him after I had this whole fucking list of grievances. It's insane. And now, like, I hate when this happens. Now all of a sudden, I always get shit for being like a fringe right wing, like, sympathizer. And now I continue to be the darling of the right. Defending Alex Jones. Why do you put me in this situation? I am not that. I am here to criticize and defend you, and now look where it got me. Oh, Ethan, the darling of the alt-right, defending Alex Jones.
Thank you for defending him, Ethan, because you clearly have a point here.
All right. Fuck's sake. Just roll the edit, for Christ's sake. Play
What
it.
do I do,
We'll go in
Lord?
commercial after the edit.
Destroy the child.
They're demons. I know you're your mustache is cool.
Destroy
You got
the
little
child.
gold framed glasses. I will go to hell.
Child.
I'm animated. My heart's big. Start your journey to super male vitality today.
Child.
I like to fight too. We're gonna stomp your ass into the ground, you little communist piece of trash. I'm a human and I'm coming. Humanity's gonna come together. Ah! Ah! We know we're under attack. So I never expected Trump charging into a goblin's nest to not get some goblin vomit and slop and blood on him. I don't want to see him kissing goblins. Spider ghosts are at least 25 years old. They're bashing it because I don't like gay people. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. 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 I don't like gay people. Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Oh my God. Gay. They'll take all children at birth and raise them in government dormitories and do medical experiments on them. I'm gonna break your jaw in seconds. Sandy Hook is a synthetic, completely fake, with actors. I'll smash your nose into a bloody pulp. The Newtown kids, they take them, put them in our face, tell us their names, who they were. Do you understand that? Serious crap. Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Gay, 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 gay.
Thank you to Postmates for sponsoring us. I cannot endorse Postmates enough, okay? Oh, there's apps that can bring you food.
Nope.
Postmates can bring you food. It can bring you anything. I use Postmates on a weekly basis. Let me tell you what I use it for. Restaurants that aren't on other apps that bring you food, because basically...
All the good ones. All the good ones are always not.
Yeah,
on,
because you don't have to decide, because a specific driver goes out and picks up whatever you want. You need some beers from Ralph's?
every Friday.
Pick it up. You need some Carl's Jr., some Taco Bell late night, or maybe your favorite restaurant. Guess what? They pick it up.
We actually have a friend who ordered a Mac laptop
Yeah.
through Postmates.
You can order anything, and that's what's so beautiful. He was like, he's a public figure, and he's like, I just realized I don't actually have to go to the Mac store and stand in line and deal with that whole thing. I sent a Postmates driver to pick me up a computer, a MacBook. I'm telling you, this app is unbelievable. It's a life-changing revelation. Introducing Postmates, the app that adds a delivery option to your favorite restaurant and more. You don't have to park. You don't have to drive. You don't even have to talk on the freaking phone. You tell them what you want in the app. They come. They bring it. Boom, Bob. Bob's your uncle. Life has changed forever. Download the app and order 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Postmates will bring you what you want within the hour. You can even see where your food is or your computer, and you can track your driver. Eggs, milk, burgers, perfect bottle of red wine, beer, cigarettes. They get it all. All. I dare you to try to stretch it to the limit. Postmates is your new long-term munchies booty call. They wrote that, but I endorse that. I like that. And here's the thing. You already don't need another reason to download this godsend of an app, Postmates. Here, let me give you this. Limited time offer. Postmates gives you $100 of free delivery credit. Oh!
Can I get that?
On the house for your first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, no, Hila. You're already signed up.
I need to use the code H3.
You're gonna have to factory reset your phone. It's worth it. To start your free deliveries, download the app today and use code H3. That's code H3 for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. Save the hassle, get the food, get whatever you want, whatever you love. Postmates with code H3. Try the frickin' app. I swear to God, change everything you knew about being alive. Postmates. Dollar Shave Club has got it all. Why are you wasting your time going to the store, picking out a shampoo, picking out a razor, picking out butt wipes? It's already all set up as convenient as possible. The best products you're going to find at Dollar Shave Club. Get it together, all right? How many times do I have to tell you for pizza's sake?
Join the club.
Right? Nice, like a nice bone in the house timing. Dollar Shave Club, my dudes. They got everything you need for the bathroom. Yes, that's Dollar Shave Club. They deliver it so you can look, feel, smell your very dang best. They've got shampoo. They've got conditioner. They've got the body wash, the toothpaste, the hair gel, and even a wipe, my dudes, that is going to keep your ass glistening. That when you bring that special girl home, you can say, you know what? The Chinese food tonight, baby, we don't need plates because tonight you're eating my ass.
What?
Smell that and tell me you don't want to eat my ass. I'm a big fan, by the way, of they've got this amber and lavender body wash that smells so good that when they're eating your ass from that baby wipe, on the way down, they're going to be like, damn, and that body wash scent is insane. Amazing. Good luck finding a product that great in store. Won't happen. All of Dollar Shave Club's products are made with top shelf ingredients that won't break your budget. You're going to feel the difference. Shipping is included with your membership. You're going to buy this stuff anyway, right? What, are you going to walk around like a homeless slob? You got to make sure you're clean. Well, do it with Dollar Shave Club. They're the best in the game. You don't have to go to the store, for Christ's sake. Here's a great way to try a bunch of Dollar Shave Club products. For just $5, you can get their daily essential starter kit. $5? It comes with body cleanser, One Wipe Charlie, their amazing butt wipes, their world-famous shave butter, and their best razor, the 6-Blade Executive. Keep the blades coming for a few bucks a month and add in shampoo, toothpaste, or anything else you need for the bathroom. Check it all out at dollarshaveclub.com/H3. That's dollarshaveclub.com/H3. There is no reason not to join. Get in the frickin' club right now. %66% of men lose their hair by age 35.
What?
And when you notice it's going, it's already too late.
Damn.
How much easier is it to keep the hair you have than to try to replace it once it's gone?
I don't know.
Is that hairline slowly fading back?
Yes.
How will it feel a year from now? Is it going to be business as usual, or is your hairline going to be broke just like your fucked up life?
Broke.
I ask you this. Do you want a bald spot to pop up, or do you want to do something about it first?
Do something.
Do you want your hairline to recede, or are you going to do something about it first? Why are you turning to weird solutions or doing nothing at all when you can turn to medicine and science? The suspense is building. 4hims.com is a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness for men. Dan, show him what it did for you. Look at Dan's beautiful, glistening mane. His hairline was receding badly.
Poor Dan.
Was going way back. And now look at him. He's basically an anime character that fucks on the daily. Dan is basically, people have body pillows in the image of Dan now.
It's true.
Thanks to science, guys, baldness can be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat your hair loss. There's a well-known genetic equivalent to a name-brand prescription to help you keep your hair. Okay? These are prescription solutions backed by science. There's no waiting room. No awkward doctor visits. Save hours by going to 4hims.com. So freaking easy. Answer a few quick questions, doctors will review, and you prescribe you your medicine to keep those beautiful hairs plugged right in your damn head. Products are shipped directly to your door. So, order now. My listeners get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today, right now while supplies last. See website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy, and let's not even talk about time, which is the most priceless of all resources available to man.
Right.
Saves you that. Go to 4hims.com/H3. That's FORHIMS.com/H3. 4hims.com/H3. Keep that beautiful head of hair. Don't let it fade away like all your dreams have to this point in life. We are back, and I am still upset. Took a little break. Still mad. Frankly, I feel like a little bit like this right now.
I thought the bitch was wild!
That's how I feel right now. Now, I actually did speak with YouTube. We're offline. Nobody's listening.
No, it's weird.
But so they removed the strike, okay? We can live stream now, but I mean, obviously, we have to finish offline.
Yeah.
We started already. We're going to combine the episodes. They said they were wrong. It was a mistake, whatever that means. Somebody removed the video. It wasn't, if they could, let's put it this way. If they could redo it again, they would leave the video up.
Somebody's probably getting fired today.
Yeah, right.
If
they're
you
getting
ask
promoted.
me.
You think someone's getting fired? It was just some grunt. That's how YouTube
What kind of a
works.
mistake is that? You just go and give someone a strike and
Because
it's
they have like really obtuse rules. It's like some grunt who's making $10 an hour in India, for all I know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like these low. This is how YouTube's formatted. And it's just so ridiculous
they
how they
have
run
this
their
like
company.
formula. Alex Jones video.
Yeah, they saw it as a re-upload and not somebody talking about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you could talk about it. So they said it was a mistake. But like, this is the problem with how YouTube formats their company. It's so ridiculous. There's some
It's so
anonymous grunt
ridiculous.
could
It's-
shut down our stream.
They know us. They have our phone number. They know we were gonna talk about it. It's like you guys.
Well,
it's
it
us.
never went beyond, an 18-year-old dude's first job who's making $10 an hour, who was just like, I got reported, or this matches Alex Jones content that shouldn't be re-uploaded. He opens it and he's like, you know what? Fuck this guy. It's like, damn, come on, y'all. Shit. God damn it. All right. I don't know how to move on.
I know. I don't know how we're gonna talk about squirting in a cup.
Oh my God. Squirting in a cup. I'm so upset that we're offline right now. And the whole episode is so weird now because, like, we're trying. Like, how do you talk about something else? God damn it! I'm going to try. Let's get off this. So, the other week, I went to a fertility clinic because we're trying to have a kid. We don't know why. We've been trying to. I've been trying to fucking knock you up for like how long?
I don't know.
A year?
A year probably.
Trying to fucking make some damn babies. Sometimes I wonder. I'm like, shit. Maybe I see friends with kids, and I'm like, damn. I don't know if I want.
Maybe
that.
it's not
You know what I'm
meant
saying?
to happen.
Yeah, I was like, shit. Maybe we shouldn't do this. Dogs enough.
Like, I do like to sleep at night.
Love sleep.
I don't like to sleep too much, but at night I prefer to sleep.
Love sleep. We have friends with kids. They're like,
It's been 2 years. They're still
yeah, we don't have I hate my life. They're like, oh, kids are the best. Meanwhile, they're like, kids are the best thing you'll ever do. Meanwhile, it's like, yeah, I didn't get any sleep. I have to leave every time we hang out at 3 p.m. I'm praying to escape my family for 5 minutes at a time. Yeah, it's really great. So anyway.
It's pretty weird. Why do we all want to do it to ourselves?
Why do you want
Why do we
kids?
want kids? Like, what is wrong with us?
It's just
Like,
nature.
we have
It's like-
Shredder. He's perfect.
Yeah, he's a perfect angel.
It's like as perfect as could be.
And remember how happy we were when we left him at home or we took him to the groomer yesterday for like 3 hours, and we left him at the groomer.
I'm still paranoid about what happened in those 3 hours that we weren't with him.
Yeah, I have a
I'm
fear
like
that they
traumatized.
put a finger up his ass or something in a weird way. Because there are groomers. I'm telling you the truth. Our groomers are fucking weird. The woman who receives him doesn't have teeth. She's literally toothless. She has like a nub that's
But
like
it's
rotting away in her mouth.
But it's not a weird. It's like a really nice place.
Yes, but I have to say,
in a main local area, like it's not like we're taking him to a weird place. We're taking him to a nice place
great
with
place,
5-star
good work,
reviews,
good work,
whatever.
But in my mind,
Yeah.
if I were to imagine a lady that fucks dogs, that's what I would imagine. And then she goes, Shredder has this move when he cuddles with you that he licks inside your ear.
No, dog. Yeah.
And so she says to me, what?
I just don't want. I know where you're going with it, and I don't want this thought in my head.
Well, I don't know what happened, but she
But I
says to
know
me
where
when we
you're
went to
going.
pick him up, she's like, oh, that's his move, huh? That he licks in the ears. I was like, that sounds like Shredder. But I'm also like, what situation why is he up there? What was she doing? Why was he capable of putting his tongue in her ear? You were thinking he gives good head. Is that what you were thinking?
No, but I
Why
was.
were you so
I
repulsed?
don't know. I was afraid that you were gonna say that she was enjoying it or something.
That's not
But
that
not.
word.
I'm
I
not
thought
that
you were
far.
going to be like, she put peanut butter up her fucking
He doesn't like peanut butter.
snatch hole.
So that one.
Imagine what her mouth looks like. Imagine what her
No.
fucking
Okay.
vagina
Stop.
looks like.
No.
Probably got rotting teeth in her
No.
vagina.
No.
So anyway.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
And so at any rate, imagine having a kid. You leave your dog for 3 hours. The sick thoughts you have in your mind. So anyway, I went to a fertility clinic to analyze my semen. And it's a funny situation that I wanted to talk about. By the way, checks out. My semen's great.
Normal.
Normal. He wasn't like, dude, your semen is dank. The doctor's like, your semen is
like,
insane, bro.
Yes, it's normal.
He said it's normal. That's dank. If your semen's normal, that's dank. So anyway, you go to this little, it's just this little office. They bring you to this back little room, and they bring you into this room, and they're like, all right, well, here's a cup you jerk into. And when you're done, you bring it out, and there's like a little, little window you open, and then you put the cup in, and you close it. And I guess some other person back there gargles it, and they go,
Gross.
they go, checks out. Your semen's fine. No, whatever they do. And then
Why do you even think about this stuff? Like,
would that be funny though?
No.
Because you imagine there's like advanced machinery and they looking at it under a telescope, but it's just some fucking weirdo who gargles it. They're like, it's a little on the weak side.
I think it is advanced machinery.
Yeah, it's just a funny thought, Hila. Anyway, I walked into the room and I was just repulsed. I took a bunch of pictures of the room that I want to show you guys. So let me open that up. Where's all this shit on my desktop? God, go away. Fuck off. Oh my God. So here, squirting in the cup pictures. Got a slideshow for you guys. So here's the room. Hello?
What?
Oh, here. So here's the room. I'm going to describe it for our audio listeners. So here.
What are we?
So basically, now, what you're looking at is headphones that are plugged in to the TV.
Okay.
Now, look next to it at the wall. There's drip
Oh,
running
my
down
God.
the wall.
Yes. What?
Like some dudes just jerked all over the wall, and there's just like stains on
Oh
it.
my God.
The headphones are on the ground, and it's like, imagine
Yeah, why
putting
is
those
it-
on your head.
Why is it on the ground?
Look, dude, there's a splooge drip. Look by the left headphone. There's like a wet drip there. You see that? Right here? I'll put the mouse over it. You see this? There's a splooge
I
drip
don't see
on
your
the...
mouse.
Oh, you don't see it?
No.
Look, there's this... Hold on. Right here. It's a splooge drip.
Oh, what? What?
So,
This
okay.
is so
I was like,
gross.
holy shit. Yeah, I know.
And the
it's
room is
insane.
like dirty?
So these are like... They've got like Playboys and stuff in this. Imagine touching that. These sticky ass
What is
pages.
this little white? Oh, it's coming.
It's magazines. It's on the wall.
It's a
And
magazine
they've got like
from the bottom?
Playboys and Hustlers and shit. But like this has been handled by thousands of dudes who have jerked off before you. Imagine touching that.
I feel like you gotta wear like a hazmat suit when you walk into this room.
Bro, I was like, when I walked in, well, wait till you see the chair. So this is more of the same. I mean, yeah, look at this chair. That's the first thing you see when you walk in the room.
Oh my God.
Looks like a torture chair. Crazy, isn't it?
It's like a pee pad, like Shredder's pee pads.
It's like, yeah, dude, that's fine. I'll totally jerk off in that chair now that you've covered it with. It's a pee pad.
What do they expect that you like get naked and sit on that?
I don't know. You got to do what you got to do. That's the only chair in the room. I did it standing up.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch
I just
anything.
dropped trow, and I just banged it out real
wouldn't.
quick.
No matter how much this chair was covered, I would not sit on it.
No. I was horrified when I walked in. That's when I decided to get my camera out. When I saw this chair, I was like, this is unbelievable. What do they expect? That you're going to jerk off onto the chair?
I don't know.
You know some weird dudes are into this.
Ugh, they're like
They probably don't even...
They do this every week. They're
They
like,
don't even need the
just here
analysis.
for a checkup.
It just turns them on.
This is so gross.
Here's the cup.
Ew.
So you crack it open, you do the deed, and then you have to put the exact time you squirted. So it was like 11:53, and The exact minute.
What does that mean?
Because I guess, over time the semen degrades.
Mm.
So like the minute matters.
I like it like right next to the TV remote.
So potentially my semen could be even stronger and they were just a couple minutes off. Right. Imagine touching anything in that room. So they've got a TV with like porn on it and you can put the headphones off and sit in the chair and jerk off. Which is insane. I just stood right there. I squirted all over the fucking chair and everything. No, I didn't. Look at this. Trash can full of jizz rags.
Oh my god. They don't even empty the trash can?
That's what it was when I walked in. Just full of rags.
It doesn't even have a top? Like at least use a trash can with a top or
No
something.
top. Just close up.
Why are the headphones on the ground?
Yeah. I mean, there's no space.
Why is it
just
on
a little
the floor?
tiny so here's the situation.
What?
Some lube. A tiny, really old TV. I mean, gosh.
Doesn't it cost money to do this?
Yeah. It was like $200.
So what's with the shitty room? They don't even have money for like a nicer
Look.
TV stand? It's all gotta be on this tiny...
Look, I don't know what, I know ladies need some kind of romancing. I was like, listen, I'm here. I dropped trow. I probably was in and out.
Okay, no sound effect.
1 minute. I didn't want to spend another second in there. Just by being in there with my dick out, I felt I was going to get, like, warts.
Is this oil thing empty? It looks empty.
It's very low, Ela. It's got a lot of use. I mean, just imagine this. You're about to jerk off with this lube, and you have to touch.
Yeah,
Like,
I
even
know.
the act of squirting it out, you've gone too far.
It's like they're not aware of how gross
I
everything is.
need to go in there in, like, a full-body condom. So that's it. That's my tour of the...
I can't believe you.
But then the weird thing is, like, you go in the room, and then you do it in the cup, and you bring it out, and then you have to go back in the lobby and meet the nurse. So you, like, go, and you face this middle-aged woman who's like, you just jerked it off, didn't you? And then you go to billing, and some old lady's like, here's your bill for jerking off.
So weird.
Like, in what situation can you just... Everyone knows you're jerking off, and it's all good. It's a bunch of strangers. It's an interesting thing.
So we all did our test and everything is normal.
Mm.
So maybe we should just not have a kid because it's a sign from God.
Well, just don't let me back in that room. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing. Yeah, you just sheepishly walk out. They sit your ass in another lobby, and everyone's staring at you like
Gross.
this dude just jerked off. That's what you feel like. Everyone's looking at you.
Although they do it all day, they don't even care.
No, they don't care.
Yeah.
Wonder if they ever see a guy like walk out and there's like some jizz on his shoe or something.
Probably.
They've probably seen that shit.
They probably seen
It's
it
just
all.
such a small room. It's like there's
Gross.
no room for air in there. Anyway. Pretty wild stuff. We wanted to talk about YouTube, stream, podcast. It's hard to get back into it. I'm exhausted because we've been here for like 5 hours. I'm worthless after a couple of hours when we do these. My voice is already hurting from talking so much.
Yeah.
We haven't even started.
I thought the bitches wanted!
This episode sucks. What else we got? Agit Pie. It's hard to go on. I'm exhausted. We got this segment from Ian.
Yeah, I think we'll have to.
We're gonna ask Ian's segment. Should we just bring him out and do a segment? Let's just.
I don't know. It's
Let's just get through this. Let's see. Let's slam through it. Agit Pie, he's back. Oh, I can't muster the strength to care about this. I just realized. How long has this been, Dan?
Well, because of all of the starting and stopping, a little tough to say. Let's see. Probably just about an hour.
The episode's an hour long? Oh my God. Feels like we've been here forever.
Feels like a week.
Yeah, I think we're actually probably under an hour even.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well,
are you serious?
Yeah. I mean,
The longest hour episode ever.
We've been recording for 16 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
since we came back in from the sponsor read, and I think we broke at the 35-minute mark. Sponsor read's about 5 minutes long, so yeah, we're about an hour.
Ajit Pai. You guys remember this fucking idiot? Look at this idiot. Let me show you this face. This guy's got the most goofiest goddamn face. And I say that only because he's such an asshole.
Actually, his face in the article you're going to open is funnier.
Is it? Let's see. So Ajit Pai, the chairman of the FCC, lied to Congress about alleged cyber attacks that didn't actually happen. So when you guys remember this huge battle for net neutrality, we actually made a podcast about it too. Let me show this. You mean this one here? I love the framing of that shot. I mean, this guy can't tell. You can't ever complain, oh, that's a bad photo of me, when like your actual headshot looks like this. Like this guy he looks goofy in every photo. Come on. Like that's the picture on the wall. So this is the guy, in case you guys don't remember. Yeah. In case you guys don't remember, we've talked about him. So Ajit Pai, during this huge raging debate about net neutrality, God, I can't muster the strength to care about this. This is so hard.
So, I mean, it is what it is. We don't have to do...
This is the failed episode.
What we planned is not anymore.
Anyway, they got so many people that were like, fuck you, I want net neutrality, that their website crashed. And they're like, see how bad we want net neutrality? And the FCC was like, actually, you guys have greatly exaggerated how many people have come, because the reason our website got shut down is because we were hacked and DDoS attacked by people trying to make it look like there was more people than there were.
So they just made that
outright lied, because he's such a little fucking bitch. Look at this little bitch.
Like, how isn't there a whole team that has to agree on that statement?
Yes, ma'am.
They all agreed?
So it first came out by like their tech person, and then Ajit Pai boy came out and did a press conference in front of Congress and said we were DDoS attacked. Now everybody who knows about tech was looking at it and being like, there's no evidence. We're almost certain that didn't happen. And it came to the point where it was pretty much proven that they were never DDoS attacked. So they are now forced to, just recently, August 8th, to admit that they lied about an alleged cyber attack that didn't actually ever happen, because they looked like such idiots. I'm not surprised. This is the guy who made those videos about net neutrality in his Santa suit.
So do they get any kind of punishment for lying about it?
I mean, in a
like
sane world,
happened?
yeah. In a sane world. But, my friend, that is far from the world we live in. But just know that he got a pie in the face. But it's not the first and won't be the last. And I think this guy's just used to having cream all over his face. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If his face got creamed anymore, he'd look like the chair in that office. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Thank you. Okay, I got through that story. What else we got? Film Academy Awards. New category at the Academy. What do you call those? The Oscars? What do you call those? Yeah, the Oscars. New category at the Oscars. Outstanding Achievement in Popular Film. Because all the popular films never get nominated, because it's all this art bullshit that nobody's fucking watched.
By the way, I kind of agree. Like, The Shape of Water, who cared about that movie? I don't understand. I don't.
The one before was even more
that one won
obscure.
a bunch of stuff,
The one
right?
before was like Moonlight, which was like the super like. I feel like 10 people saw that.
I haven't seen that one, so I can't tell. But I saw when I was traveling to Israel, I got to watch a bunch of movies. So I saw The Shape of Water, and I was like, "What? Who cares about
Guy
this
fucks a
movie?"
fish. She fucks a fish.
She falls in love with him for no reason. It's like the story was so weird.
I haven't seen it, but Ela has a really good sense
You
for
wouldn't
these
like it.
I was like, let me get this straight. It's a chick flick. It's about the power of love when a bitch can be... Sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. I shouldn't frame like that. When a girl... I didn't mean to say bitch.
Yeah, she's not a bitch. She's like
she's
a nice...
sweet lady, yeah. I just mean that in like the colloquial sense, but I shouldn't say that. So when a sweet, young, lovely, misunderstood...
Yeah, because she can't talk.
She's so misunderstood. She's mute.
Yeah.
That true love can still find you in the end in the form of a giant fish cock.
Like, he looks like a fish monster or whatever.
Tell me, does she actually fuck him?
Yes.
They actually have sex. They are biologically capable of having sex?
Yes, and she does it in an apartment that is not hers. She fills up the... I mean, I don't know if this is like... If anyone's going to get upset for me spoiling the shitty movie, but...
Nah, nobody cares.
She fills up the bathroom with
Is
water.
this a spoiler that they fuck?
I don't know. I mean, I knew about it before I watched the movie, so I don't think so. Everyone has talked about it already.
I wonder if there's a sexual act that they do with the gills.
No, they acknowledge that he has like a... Yeah, that
Is he well endowed? Do they ever acknowledge how big it is?
No.
Oh.
But she fills up the bathroom with water so that they can swim together.
The bathroom?
Yeah, she fills up the room with the water.
How's that possible?
Not possible.
Oh.
And
you need to do movie reviews. This is great.
And then the water is leaking through the whole building.
So let me get this straight.
And somehow she's a hero. She didn't care about everyone else in the building.
She celebrated when she destroys this whole building.
Yes.
Floods this whole building so she can get a little fish dick because she's so pathetic and lonely. She can't go over to the corner bar to the dive and get some dick the normal way.
Yes.
And we're giving her Academy Awards. Ela, you need to do movie reviews. You're such a hater, like in a great way.
I am.
Dude, we need Ela movie reviews. Holy shit. So anyway, outstanding achievement in popular film. It's kind of a slap in the face, though, too. It's like, it's not a real category. It's like,
it's
like,
so
oh,
shitty.
good.
So okay.
Fast and Furious
Here you
7
go.
is the winner. Fast and Furious 21 is the winner in outstanding achievement in popular film. Everyone stands up and claps. They're like, fake ass award.
They even give examples. Movies like The Guardians of the Galaxy and Star Wars.
Films can be nominated for both this new category and Best Picture. However, the intent of this category is to honor more popular blockbuster-type movies, a la The Avengers or Star Wars. I mean, look, if you can't make a good movie that's popular, both. Like Lord of the Rings won.
I'm surprised Star Wars doesn't win anything.
Yeah, why they... Well, you remember the Lord of the Rings was like sweeping every year because guess what? It's popular and good.
Yeah.
What? Popular and good?
Makes it the best. And that's when you win.
This new category is fucking everything up because no longer can you be like popular and good. God forbid. And you know what it is? It enables Hollywood to be even more shit.
That's true.
Because they're going to be like,
well, we'll win this shitty nominee.
Biggest fucking wasted time award. Biggest, like,
they also...
It's enabling them.
They also are going to make the award show shorter because they acknowledge that it's boring and no one is watching.
Down to a mere 3 hours.
From 4.
God, are you kidding me? I'm an hour and a half in this podcast and I'm dying. You expect me to watch your fucking show for 3 goddamn hours? I'd rather watch her have sex with her fish for 3 hours.
He's like a fish god.
He's a fish god. He's probably
But they never explain
sad.
why. They never show like what's so godlike about him.
His fucking cock.
Wait, they explicitly refer to him as a godlike being? What the hell?
They say that he's a god.
Yeah, he's a fish god.
Okay.
They're like, what's godly? They're like, what makes him a god? They're like 15 inches.
It's just so like typical. There's like this evil man who just want to kill him.
For no reason.
For no reason. Yeah. And then she's the only one who sees the beauty in him.
Right.
So stupid.
There's got to be a button for this.
Destroy the child.
I don't know. There's no context in it. They never did the bit. It's Alex Jones saying.
Well, we did show the edit.
Yeah, we did.
I could do a movie review I hate.
Dude, we
like,
need.
I hate
New
90% of all movies.
Not
Perfect.
I don't know if it's a new segment or if it's an H3 video.
I don't know if I could do that.
Gila movie reviews? So insane. Well, let's start on the podcast.
It's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of like the segment that I hate on Jimmy Kimmel.
Except that you're actually coherent and have an opinion. He's just doing nonsense.
What's his name?
Yaya or something?
Yeah.
I mean, he just rants incoherently.
And it's just because he has an accent.
You're like a glorious hater. Like, you are dismantling this dumbass video. Like, that's a beautiful thing.
I'll think about
But
it.
I anyway, but, you know, you guys judge for yourself. But I do fear that, like...
But you guys are going to hate me because I hate movies that you like, probably.
So good, though. But they can't hate you because you're so lovable. All right, what else we got? Amazon glasses. My throat is actually hurting. I feel like I've been talking nonstop for like 10 hours. Amazon is patented some goggles. And by the way, yada, yada, yada. The workers, they wear it. It's augmented reality, so they work more effectively. Here's a picture. They look like ski goggles.
It's pretty nuts. Their warehouse is so big that they need to create goggles that gives you, it's like a GPS. It tells you turn left, turn right to get the product.
Speculate that this tech is actually being used to train deep learning AI so that they can eventually throw out all these fucking loser-ass humans and just have robots doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What's next? We're so fucked when there's no jobs left. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
I don't really believe in that because there will be new jobs, you know?
Well, there is a problem. I mean, like, historically, it's like people don't ride horses anymore. So,
Yeah.
but then it breeds this new
But
field.
they make YouTube videos.
Yeah, well,
like-
how many people can YouTube hire?
No, but I mean, there's new jobs that
I know,
didn't
but it's
exist
like-
before.
But it's shrinking because automation was never a problem. It was like shifting fields.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we don't need people to raise horses, but now we're building cars and it's a new field. Or like, you don't need people digging coal up, but now there's all these people in renewable energy.
Exactly.
But automation's a different issue.
Yeah.
Because it's literally replacing
you.
people
Yeah.
of every job.
Yeah. It's all because you gotta order your Q-tips in one-day shipping from Amazon instead of walking to a Ross 5 minutes away from your house.
Dude, you know we're guilty of that. Every day. Anyway, what else we got? Ian, you want to do this presentation for Christ's sake? Lil Uzi, here's another. Ian put together a segment for us. Lil Uzi Vert, who's a hip-hop rapper. He raps. He ripped off, or let's not say ripped off, he got inspired by the Art of Heaven's Gate cult. If you guys don't remember these sweet, very inspired and creative individuals, the Heaven's Gate cult, they were the guys, you guys may recall, when Haley Bop came around, which is this comet that comes around Earth about every 2,000 years or so, Dan? Is that, correct me if I'm wrong, approximately?
Yeah, that's right.
And
Hale-Bopp.
Hale-Bopp. Hale-Bopp.
Sounds like
such a great name.
Sounds like an artist. Haley Bop.
Hale-Bopp. Anyway, these dudes, they actually, drinking the Kool-Aid? Well, these are the guys. That's their meme. They're the original Kool-Aid drinkers.
No, they were applesauce.
Oh.
These guys.
Oh no, are you sure?
Kool-Aid is Jonestown. Different cult.
God, can we retake this? please?
Applesauce? What'd they do with the applesauce?
Well, they put poison, cyanide.
Well, they're the Nike. They had these sweet ass Nikes, right?
I did hear about the Nikes.
Yes, they're the Nike.
So they all were looking like so fresh, like ultimate sneakerheads. These guys, and they had these fresh ass Nikes on, and they ate this applesauce with poison in it, and they all said, "Smell you later, Earth."
Mm-hmm.
And in there, they believe that Haley Bop, behind
Hale
Haley
Bob.
Bop, whatever, fucking
Haley Bop.
Haley Bob. Is it Bob? What is it, Dan?
I believe it's Hale Bop.
Hail Bop.
With a P?
We hitting that B hard at the end, or is it a P? How we pronounce it? Hail Bop. We're fact checking this right now. Bop. We got the
Like Kids Bop.
yeah. Kids
Ian's
Bop.
the expert. You can get him in there.
So Hail Bop, not yet. Hail Bop comes around every 2,000 years, and they thought there's an alien spaceship, the mothership that cruises behind the comet, and that if they kill themselves when it's close to the Earth, they go up to the spaceship. I don't know why are they so eager to get on that spaceship. Ian will be able to answer that for us. What's going on that spaceship that's so dope?
Parties.
I love that they were all like, we've determined that this Nike is the freshest. And we want to bring these with us. I wonder if today it would be Yeezys or what?
Nah.
They're like, these Yeezys are the freshest shoe for eternity.
It's too hard to get. So what some cold guys are going to be like.
Do you know how hard it is to get 10 Yeezys? Are you kidding me? Anyway, so they died. So anyway, there's 2 of them that they left behind to maintain the website, which is hilarious in its own right. So here is their original art. Here, Heaven's Gate, which is pretty sick, honestly.
Yeah.
What does it say? As was promised, the keys to Heaven's Gate are here again in... That font's kind of tricky. And to and do the UFO to as they were in Jesus and his father 2,000 years ago. Oh, I guess their theory is that it passed. Last time it passed was when Jesus was alive. So he jumped on up to the spaceship. What kind of dumbass plot is that? Of Jesus to be like, yo, I came to this planet to create life and die for all your sins. But guess what? My spaceship only comes around every 2,000 years.
And you got to be wearing Nike.
You got to be wearing the freshest shoes to get
enter the party.
Because you know Jesus was the ultimate sneakerhead.
I love their graphic, though.
Dude, their graphic design
so
is
good.
insane.
And, like, the gate looks like a key.
So, it's so good. So, and then his new album art was, here, I'll show you. Obviously, like, I don't know if you want to call it a parody, but obviously really
Parody.
heavily, inspired by it. And frankly, it's so sick.
I love
Theirs
it.
is better.
Yeah.
Theirs
but
was like ultimate freshness. As was promised, the keys to eternal outtake are here in Love and Rage. The UFO 2, as Lil Uzi Vert and his father 2,000 years ago. Anyway, I love it. I think it's great what he did. But guess who didn't? Heaven's Gate. The 2 remainders.
The 2 guys.
Who, by the way, probably have a chip on their shoulder because all their fucking homies are cruising on a UFO with Jesus, having a crazy party with these, like crazy sneakerhead party. So they got a chip on their shoulder, and frankly, I don't blame them. So they're threatened to sue Lil Uzi Vert, and that kind of leaves us off with Ian, who, as you know, is the keeper of culture and knowledge. He is here to report on the huge drama that has been sending shockwaves throughout the hip-hop community and the earth at large. He's even been in touch with their surviving 2 cult members. He's been in contact. He has communications with them. So with that being said, Ian, please, I think you were supposed to come in already, if I'm being frank.
Hit him with the stinger.
Oh, you're waiting for me? All right, Ian, get your ass in there.
Just right there.
Destroy the child.
Okay. So, as you guys are setting that up, kind of botched the timing a little bit. Oh my God.
I asked. Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
What happened? You have an excuse? What do we think?
Are you
No,
blaming
what
Dan?
happened?
No,
Are you
I'm not
blaming Dan?
It's Dan's
Spit it
fault.
out,
I'm
Ian.
not blaming you.
Spit it out. What's on your mind?
Nothing.
There's clearly something on your mind that you're want to say. So if you have an excuse for this, tell me. What's on your mind?
What's on my mind is Heaven's Gate.
All right.
Okay.
You're going to play it cool? That's fine. But this was good at, burning the time.
I'm glad I could help. Okay.
Destroy the child.
All right, well, so here we go. So Ian has put together, in his classic form, a PowerPoint presentation. Ian, once again, is the keeper of culture and knowledge, which we love.
PowerPoint.
And PowerPoints.
Yeah.
Which we love very much, which is an intersection that doesn't cross very frequently. The PowerPoint and the keeper of and youth culture.
He's bringing
are
PowerPoint back.
often not crisscrossing.
I want to bring PowerPoints into the mainstream a little more, I think.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's a great format.
So, with that being said, Ian, please lead us on a bizarre journey into outer space and beyond.
Okay, thank you. Aliens, Cults, and Hip Hop, an investigation by Ian the Intern. That is me. You kind of prefaced a lot of it, but I had a little backstory with Lil Uzi Vert, Grammy-nominated rapper, 6 times platinum hit single,
Wow.
EXO Tour Life. Cultist?
Huh.
Do we know? Well, this is the question that I'm seeking out to
Really?
answer.
Nice emojis.
Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to pay extra for the emoji pack, for the PowerPoint.
Is that
Really?
serious?
No.
You don't know how to PNG
I don't, what's that?
an emoji.
So on July 6th, this is where it all started. Lil Uzi Vert changes his Instagram profile picture to the following. This guy.
Oh, so that's the leader.
This is, this
And by the way-
Squidward looking fella.
Look at
Here.
that face and tell me that dude is not on a spaceship with Jesus right the F now. That guy's a cult leader.
Yeah, he's a guy I could get behind, I think. Also, an interesting note, Uzi's only following one person, and it's Marilyn Manson. It's just
Pretty dramatic.
Yeah, it's interesting. So that's what kicked it off. And then on July 31st, he releases his album cover, the one you mentioned there. And then on August 1st, he tweets the following. I never really worry because I will definitely transfer to another body. Please come with me. I'm part of the new movement. Which, those are some ideas from Heaven's Gate.
So do you... Okay, I'm interested. I didn't know that he was actually...
Yeah, he's...
Well, did he get the memo? Because that comment doesn't come around for a bit. I mean,
Well, that's what I asked him about.
well, let's not get... I mean, I'm going to let you do your thing.
Okay.
I'm captivated, though.
It is interesting.
Uzi wants to ride the mothership.
Because he didn't just grab the graphic. He's actually saying, like transferring to another body is like some of their beliefs. So what all this mean? So
What all this mean?
What all this mean? We need to know. So there's them side by side. The bottoms there, like here again in T and Doe, those were the names of the two leaders. Doe was the Squidward looking man.
Okay.
T passed away, and then he kind of went a little loopy. That was his wife, or his significant other. They were the cult leaders together. He believes, like it says, as they were in Jesus 2,000 years ago, he believes that he is Jesus.
The guy is Jesus.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get back to God.
Not like he was actually him, but he's been possessed by an alien spirit that also possessed Jesus 2,000 years ago.
Oh, damn.
So Jesus was possessed by an alien, found people, took them up, and then came back 2,000 years later.
Wow.
And grabbed a couple more. So that's the belief system there.
I gotta say, design-wise, that G really nestles into that keyhole way better than that A.
Yeah.
It definitely does. Someone pointed out to me as well that like the Green Bay Packers kind of
Did they
stole the
kinda
logo
name on
too.
that?
The G is like the same G.
Oh, dude, these guys are prolific designers.
Yeah.
Like, this design is kind of next level insane.
No, it's great.
Bring me up, man.
Yeah.
Also, like, I have to say, the curvature of the Earth is really, like, accurate.
Yeah.
Like, that's a
just
really
subtle
powerful curvature of a huge planet Earth. But Uzi, on the other
He
hand,
went a little
too much curvature.
Yeah. It's more of like a cue ball.
Cool.
So this is the guy, Marshall Applewhite. And
Applewhite?
Applewhite?
Yeah. Interesting because then he had them all kill themselves with applesauce.
Oh.
I thought it was
Inspired,
And
possibly?
wearing white sneakers.
a fun little Easter egg. So here's a clip of him.
Your only chance to evacuate is to leave with us.
It looks like he didn't drink lots of water.
Planet
Is he on
Earth
acid? What the
about to be recycled. Your only chance to
He doesn't blink.
Not blinking.
survive
Okay.
or
Where did this
evacuate
broadcast?
is to leave
He recorded
with
these
us.
tapes kind of as a way to get people on board and up to speed.
Oh, this is a recruitment technique?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, yeah, in March of 1997, 38 members of the Heaven's Gate cult ate poison applesauce, killed themselves. an attempt to board the Comet. And they all put on identical outfits and matching Nike decades before the deed. So I have a picture of that in this next one.
Nice. Fresh as hell.
Yeah.
Nikes. Oh, they have a little patch?
Oh, God.
Yeah, they
now
designed
we're
that
gonna
patch as
see
well, and they all had it on their
That
shoulders.
picture.
Sick.
The Nikes are discontinued and incredibly rare. A few pairs on eBay are going for around $800 right now.
That's pretty ordinary.
The shoe
Well, people
itself,
are watching.
yeah, the shoe itself isn't that nice, but
No, it's just the historical.
It's iconic.
yeah, it's interesting how that's appealing. But yeah, the remaining members are threatening legal action.
Now, hold on. I'm fascinated by the fact that some of these guys were left behind to chug the apple juice. Or not to chug that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, they're left behind specifically to do a couple.
Just to maintain the website.
Yeah, I asked them about that.
Am I getting ahead of myself? Do you have information
Yeah,
on this?
we're
Okay,
good.
all right.
So this is their website, like as it looks today.
Nice.
It hasn't changed since 1997.
Love the space motif.
Yeah. They really stuck with it.
Whoa.
So I was just saying I spoke with remaining member to get some clarification. So my first thing, I said, had you heard of Uzi before? What do you think of his music? Who designed the original logo? It's pretty eye-catching. They said, we did not hear of him before the 31st.
Very specific.
Yeah. We know nothing of his music. It was designed by a couple members of the group in the spring of '96. So a year before they all
said, see ya.
Yeah, all took off. This is not the first time a musician has co-opted Heaven's Gate. In 2016, Frank Ocean used the same imagery for his song Nikes. So here's a picture from his music video. And I was like, what do you think of people using
where's the inspiration?
Yeah, what is that?
You can see in the bed there and the Nike shoes.
Oh,
That's
like the picture.
purple. Yeah.
Oh, what? They're going to... Come on, dude.
Well, I was just curious.
Paying tribute.
Yeah, so I said...
Yeah.
Do you find it upsetting, or are you glad to see that Heaven's Gate is impacting popular culture? What is the appeal?
Really good questions, Ian.
I was getting curious. They sent me a whole... they understand that it's pervaded the culture, but Frank Ocean was not infringing on logos. So, so they're not upset
These
by
guys are like very...
Business oriented.
Yeah, they're very business.
They don't mess around.
Can we just acknowledge this is kind of insane that Ian's having a conversation with these people?
Yeah, I was worried.
How did you get in
but
touch with them?
They have. You can reach out. That's all they do is answer emails. That's
damn
one of their main.
I wonder if they have
things.
day jobs.
And they don't have a job.
They do. I asked.
They do?
They didn't say what?
No.
Or did they?
I have an idea of what it may be, but they didn't explicitly say.
What's your idea? Do you use that later?
Yeah.
Okay, can't wait.
So they told me that they weren't bothered by that. They know that their information is controversial. Artists reflect the social discussion. Many are interested in the information, and that the Generation Z group wants to learn more and are not as put off as others have been over 21 years. We are not here to waste our time. Yeah, eventually they want to seed the planet and break through with their information. We are not here to harm mankind. We are here to educate and inform. Okay. So I said, you were mentioning that you're hoping to seed the planet. I've come to understand that the next level, that's kind of what they call heaven, is only accessible every 2,000 or so years with the passing of the comet. Is that the only way to get there? It's estimated to return in the year 4,380. What are your plans for the next 2,362 years? Are you planning on just spreading the teachings throughout the next 2 millenniums by way of reincarnation? Because they believe in reincarnation.
Okay.
They kind of sassed me a little bit here.
Really?
Where did you get the idea that we time ourselves to space debris?
Hold on. Wait, the comet is space debris?
Yeah. Apparently, the comet isn't the UFO. The UFO is behind it in like a jet stream.
But he's saying that a UFO can come around anytime.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says the next level created this universe and can come and go whenever and wherever they choose. We don't know when they will return, but will be less than 900 or so years.
Oh, okay, so they'll be no worries.
So they just a quick 900.
Yeah. I love that. Where did you get the idea? I love space debris.
Yeah.
It's like, you simple mortal.
Yeah, they thought I was a dumbass for thinking this. I love that they say we don't know when it will return, but it will be within 900 years.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nathan Fielder would just be like, Oh, okay.
I said, when the members left for the next level, what was the conversation like in which you were instructed to stay behind? How many were asked to stay? Did you feel reluctance or possibly relief?
Whoa.
I'm curious. And they said there were no conversations. We received our instructions.
Whoa.
All the group departed by 6 p.m. on March 24th. There were no options, just instructions.
Sounds kind of, there's some baggage there.
Yeah, they didn't really, they just kind of said, okay, this is what we're told and we'll have to do it.
But this guy, there's some real...
Do you think there's some
To me,
underneath
it
it?
seems
Yeah.
like he's just like, we're just loyal soldiers and we just get an instruction and follow it.
Yeah,
And
but
there's
like,
no-
you can tell there's some resentment there.
You'd think, I mean, if the 39 people are going to like this space paradise,
There has to be.
but we need you to stay behind and do
Just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, they're all doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? He's worshiping the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need somebody to...
Shit, somebody asked me to stay the night extra to maintain the website. I'm upset. Imagine 900 years.
Yeah, but who's going to watch like Lil Uzi Vert and see what he's up to?
No, I get it.
How many were left behind and how will you reach the next level?
He's freaking out.
They said 8 were left behind.
Oh,
5
Oh.
have died of natural causes but completed their tasks in 1997-98. We 2 are left in Arizona and 1 is in Los Angeles.
Whoa.
We will rejoin them in a classroom situation at some point in time through
What?
reincarnation.
What? A classroom situation?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Oh, I have no idea.
Huh?
Sounds nice.
Oh, we will reincarnate and rejoin them in a classroom situation?
Yeah. So
They're all just chilling in class? Breakfast club?
Shredder.
Shredder, you're messing up our...
Yeah, so I don't know what the
I
classroom...
kind of love this guy. How old? This is kind of an old guy, it must be, right?
It's a couple. The couple that live in Arizona. I think I'm jumping from one to the other in these responses.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they must be on the older side, like on
Yeah,
like late
yeah.
60s maybe.
Because the
maybe
cult
even later.
the cult started around the 70s. So
They speak kind of like old people.
yeah, I'm
You know what
not
I'm
exactly
saying?
sure.
No emojis.
I asked them, is your primary directive to manage the website and answer inquiries? Do you have other duties? I was reading some of the guidelines for the group, and they're really restrictive, down to like they were instructing how big your pancakes could be, just for dietary purposes. Do you have hobbies outside of Heaven's Gate? Maybe a favorite movie or favorite album? I was hoping that they'd give me something.
Lil Uzi.
Yeah, or like we love like Nacho Libre or something. But some did internet stuff, media coverage. One was assigned a production task with filmmakers that didn't work out. I actually found that story. There was a producer to make the film, and he went on TV and was talking about it, and he was on probation for auto theft. And they saw him on television in California with the cult and immediately went and arrested him. And I think that's where it fell through. So we work full times to pay for everything and take care of the group affairs all the other times. So no hobbies, no.
We have the duties of providing information.
They're just very focused on their
I
mission.
love how forthcoming they are, though.
Yeah.
They're just like, dude, whatever you want, man.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to ask. And they
Whoa.
got back to you pretty quick, right?
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, they're very fast at responding. So I found that before everyone went on the spaceship, the way they made money was actually a lot of them were programmers. And so this was their old website called Higher Source that they would use to get programming jobs. And this is on the Wayback Machine in 1997. I don't think it's there anymore. So I just looked at what type of websites they designed. And if you go on their website design tab, here's a list of stuff they've done. I clicked on one of them. This is Prima Donna. They designed this website for a unauthorized Madonna CD that was not...
Who made it? Who's thinking on it?
It's Madonna, but it's like a bootleg. And someone hired them to sell this bootleg CD, and they made this pretty awesome website here. So that's how they got their money. It's interesting looking at all these old websites.
I wonder if they're sitting on like a small fortune from these Madonna bootlegs.
I'm sure it was a big
They're
business.
still working a day job.
I mean, hey,
so
somebody's got to
not-
pay a hosting bill. Oh, they are working day jobs, right?
Yeah.
So I read about the website design. Were you one of the designers? Have you ever considered updating the website to make it a little more modern? I could give you an offer code with Squarespace. And they weren't on the design team, so they aren't still designing right now. So I know. They said, no, thank you. The website is to remain as it was in March 97.
Really good job promoting our sponsor there.
I wanted to, throw that in quick. It looked like they could use it.
I appreciate that.
If I wanted to reach the next level, what are the main steps I should take?
Shredder's destroying the power cable, by the way.
Oh,
I read that the next level is an actual planet. Is there an actual hell too, like Mustafar in the Outer Rim? That's where...
Is that a reference I'm not getting?
That's where Obi-Wan cut off
that's
Anakin's arms.
Great.
The next levels across the universe, there are no steps that can be taken in this era. So if you want to go now, you're kind of out of luck. You're ranked number 7 on Watch Mojo's list of top 10 cults. What do you think of that? I thought that was a bit of an honor.
How the fuck are they still answering you?
I mean, I figured that's kind of an honor, right? We don't think Watch Mojo means that much.
Hold on, bitch.
Shots
Does
at
this
Watch
continue?
Mojo. Yeah. What is the biggest misconception you believe people have when it comes to the group? That the members were weak-minded, gullible, and brainwashed. Just the opposite is true. I read that the group purchased alien abduction insurance from a UK-based insurance provider prior to March 24th. Is this true? This is like a rumor floating around, and it's on their Wikipedia, that they bought alien abduction insurance. There's actually a company in the
That's
UK.
That's the best business ever to be in. How much does it cost for alien insurance?
There's
anyone listening right now, if you want alien insurance, email me. I'll insure you.
There's a company in the UK, and Geico has a report on it that they've sold over 30,000 insurance policies for alien abduction.
What?
That is the best insurance business.
They said that they looked into it but didn't buy it. The internet turned a humorous inquiry by us into a weird insurance event that never happened. It was blown way out of proportion.
Poor guy.
So they just goofed. So this is, in a short way. I asked if Lil Uzi Vert could help carry the torch and spread the word.
Sure.
If he is open to learning with this new movement he mentions, or does he not have what it takes? They go, Lil Uzi Vert would have to make a dramatic change in his grasp of what the next level is really like. It would fizzle.
Right.
So they don't trust him to carry on the legacy.
Certainly not.
At a concert recently, this freaked everyone out where he said...
Dude, you guys are basically old friends.
I know.
I feel like you're like one... I feel like Ian's going to show up covered in a blanket with some Nikes on in a couple of weeks.
After... I don't know if I'm going to stop talking.
Don't get sucked in. I know. I'm saying I'm concerned.
I've started to rethink some things. I may need to get some insurance.
I got you.
But
I'll insure you.
At a concert recently, Uzi Vert kind of freaked out his fans because he said... You all have entered the rapture. No one's flying up to heaven. Obviously, all of you are going to hell. Ride with me. Jesus. You're already here. So sorry you can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the songs a million times. You didn't even know. So he's saying that his songs are like a gateway to getting people to go to hell.
That's a pretty foul thing to say to your fans.
Yeah. And
everyone's just like, what?
His fans got kind of freaked out by that.
Expecting like the ground to like open up from Batman. Or something.
Yeah. I asked, what do they think of this? If you say Lil Uzi Vert fast enough, it sounds like Lucifer. Lil Uzi Vert, Lucifer. And they said he does not know the ways of the next level. Everything he talks about has nothing to do with us. He has to comply with copyright and trademark law.
Dude, what's with Lil Uzi? Is he really like...
Nah.
He's just doing an act.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how I see it. It seems pretty...
This is a picture that's on his Facebook, his official Facebook. Is Lil Uzi Vert starting a Luciferian space cult and dragging his fans to hell? Is kind of the question.
That looks pretty serious, that painting. I don't know.
That's official painting.
Yeah.
On Nicki Minaj released a song this morning. One of the lyrics was like, when I told Uzi to go to hell, I didn't mean it literally. And that's today. His representatives did not respond to requests for comment. I reached out to Uzi's people.
You did?
Yeah. Is Lil Uzi Vert planning on starting a space cult? Uzi Vert demon? Should I be scared of Mr.
I love
Uzi
how
Vert?
credible your inquiries look. Ian.
They didn't answer, and I have no reason
preface.
why.
Ian. I have no idea why they wouldn't answer us. This reputable H3 podcast? No to us? Ian?
It's insane.
How many Ians are out there?
Only one. Moral of the story.
So the moral of the story, really, after all this, is beware of rappers offering you applesauce. You know, it may be poison.
Sure.
Don't get sucked in.
Just don't eat applesauce. Who's eating applesauce?
Be safe. Avoid applesauce altogether. Because what do you?
If you're over the age of a year.
Yeah, don't eat applesauce.
Yeah. Watch out for guys that look like this.
Sure.
This is a photo taken from their website. It's on the landing page. How a member of the kingdom of heaven might appear. So if you see a guy,
He's got
like
a
this,
dope ass tracksuit top on, like some Adidas shit.
Yeah, everything about
sneakerheads.
They're all very fashionable.
Yeah.
So if you see that guy walking around, you know, look out and get some abduction insurance. Really.
Good.
And that's the end. So that's what we've learned.
Give me some applause here.
Great job.
That was another great presentation by Ian, the intern. Tell me, before I send you out, tell me about how was it reporting that? How was it talking with the members of this infamous cult? I mean, did you feel allured? Because they had some kind of a business-like charm, I'll say. Did you feel like you wanted to hang out with them? Tell me, did you learn anything?
Yeah. At first I was like, oh God, are these people going to, you know, be weird and freaky and try and find out who, like Scientology will kind of comfort you.
Yeah.
These guys have kind of been like, we're good. We got 900 years to chill out. So they're not very urgent. They're pretty relaxed. Just don't mess with their copyright.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, apparently they are not suing. They're threatening to sue.
They're threatening. And now he seems like he may be changing the cover.
He's backing off.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's an interesting story.
That's a shame.
All right. Thank you, Ian.
Yep. Thank you.
Such a sad clap.
Destroy the child.
Guys, thank you for watching. Remember to hit up represent.com/H3H3 for this sick ass 2 weeks only available Grateful Dead merch, inspired merch. This was a rough ride. Maybe we'll do the Alex Jones segment later because I think it's good, but I just can't do it now. I feel so exhausted, man. Hope this was a watchable episode. It was a wild, weird, freaking twisted ride. And now we have to upload it tomorrow because it's already like 6. It takes 8 hours. I mean, it takes till 8 to put it up. It's too late. We got to upload it tomorrow. Man.
Oh, well.
So, guys, stay tuned because we have got a slamming schedule. Jacksepticeye, Bert Kreischer, Tim Heidecker, Adam Carolla. Looking good for the H3 podcast.
Yeah.
As long as we don't get banned from live streaming on YouTube, everything's looking up for us. And remember, we'll see you in the next level.
Thanks for
The
watching.
mothership is in the sky, and I'm about to hitch a ride. That means kill myself. All right, guys. Catch you next time. Ta-ta.